on the red carpet, Catherine Zeta-Jones was such a supporter of you being in a comedy and a supporter of your career in general. How much has her love and support meant to you throughout these years?
Well, we celebrated our 18th anniversary recently, and besides a genuine love that only continues to grow, I think the fact we're in the same industry, together really helps us understand what's going on. Catherine, by the way, has a wonderful new half-hour comedy show called Queen America that's just coming out on Facebook, and I think she's doing some really funny stuff. So it was great for her to be here tonight and to share, and it's one of those nice things where your partner totally understands what's going on. And I flash back to her time when she was pregnant with our daughter during Chicago and all the award shows that were going on then. Not all at once, please. Please, not all at once. No.
Hi, Michael. Maria from Spain. I would like to ask you what it means, this award for you, and how you feel it. How you feel it tonight?
Well, this is pretty special. This was in comedy, and when Chuck Lorre sent me this script, I wasn't thinking about streaming or getting involved, but it was such a good script, and anybody who says, I find getting old funny, I want to drink that Kool-Aid. That's what I want to be involved with. And he's just a wonderful writer, and I love the challenge at this point in my career. I've done some comedies in my life, but not necessarily known for them, to develop my comic chops, because I think comedy is much more difficult than drama. We all cherish a funny friend that we might have, as opposed to all the serious guys that we know. So this meant really a lot to me. And of course, I acknowledged my father in the end, because he more than anybody says, "You're getting an award for being funny?" Ha! Let me see. So.
Hi, Michael. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right down here in the middle. Speaking of your father, what would you say is one of the greatest lessons you learned from him?
Stamina and tenacity. He was out of the school where, you give it your best shot, you want to walk away, you've done the best thing you can, and then fuck it. So that's the best advice I got.
Yes, I'd like to ask you the importance. Yeah, here, Daniel is Swiss Italian television, over here on your right. Over here.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations for your Golden Globes. I want to ask you, what's the importance? We saw you with the family, your kids, with Catherine Zeta-Jones. So, how important it is for you to be with your family in such an awards, and how much it counts in your career, the family behind you as a supporter?
Well, my kids are not here tonight. They're back east. But I think probably the joy of my marriage with Catherine and having our children at a point in my life where my career had been developed allowed me much more time to enjoy my family, as opposed to maybe earlier on in my life with my son Cameron, who's now just celebrated his 40th birthday. With Dylan and Karis, it's much more enjoyable. The fact that all of them want to be actors, and they're all good actors, makes it all the more enjoyable. They understand the whole system, the principles, and to see my father, Kirk, have a sense of a third generation with all three of my kids, all three of them Douglases, as well as my niece, Kelsey, that's the fourth one. So there could definitely be another generation of Douglases going on. But I enjoy them a lot, and I really do appreciate the fact that having to do the Kominsky Method meant that I have to be out here in California for 3.5 months and miss some of their school events and stuff, and I appreciate their understanding.
Michael, congratulations. Angela Bishop here from Channel 10 Australia. How are
Hi,
you?
good, Angela.
Thrilled for you, but I've watched your career for so long and admired it for so long. You've gone from television to films and back to television. How is television different today? We're seeing so much of it, as much as anything else.
Well, it's great you pointed out because, yeah, my career started with the streets of San Francisco, and I had a mentor there with Carl Malden. I did 104 hours in 4 years. Those were the old days. We did 26 hours a season in San Francisco on location, 8.5 months straight. It was my work ethic. I learned everything. Made the transition to films, which wasn't easy, because for many years, as you know, television, at least in the States, television was a television actor where they can see you for free. A movie actor, well, they got to pay a ticket to see you. So that was the demarcation line that existed in our culture, American culture, as opposed to, let's say, the British culture where everybody worked out of London. You could go much easily. So streaming has separated and made television much more acceptable to film people. That's why you're seeing so many film actors go in, particularly people like myself who did kind of character-driven movies that are hard to come by. And in my case, I had 2 or 3 or 4 of these little independent character-driven movies that I cared a lot about, would not get paid. There was no marketing budget. I had to schlep around all over, only for the movie to be shown for 1 week before it went to streaming or video. So that's why I think now you're seeing in a situation like the Kominsky Method, a half-hour comedy, which can be 25 minutes long, it can be 40 minutes long. You can say anything you want. There's no commercials. It's as close as you can get to having a short film. And for me, at this point in my career, my age, this has been just fantastic. I love it.
Fantastic for us too. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you all. Happy New Year. Thanks a lot.